Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Frieren. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 21 of season 1 of Frieren, and we are thick into a mage fight. I love it because I've been like craving a lot more of the magic and just Frieren using her magic, and I don't know what her plan is with Denken. So here's the thing. He is very sage, he is very wise, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just think that Frieren is the most powerful mage alive, that there's absolutely no way Denken could get one around her. And, you know, she's always very, like, I don't want to say cold and calculated because that doesn't really describe her in, like, the best way, but, like, she never reveals too much. She never really shows her cards. And I feel like everybody shows their cards. Like, all of these mages are just like, well, what I would have done is this. What I would have done is that. This is exactly what I'm going to do. This is and I'm just like, y'all talk too much. Y'all are sharing too much information about what you're going to do. I mean, thank you. You know, like, who was it? It was Verbal when he was fighting Ubel was just like, oh, well, you know, if you're in my eyesight, I can trap you. And then like that lets her kind of figure out like, well, if my whole body's not in your eye line, then you can't trap me. Why are we talking? Why are we telling people this shit? Like, come on. But I don't really care about them. I mean, I do in the sense that like I want more of their story, especially Verbal. Like he's interesting. And Ubel, like, I feel like when he's like talking about like people on the battlefield and having like a bloodlust and just for the thrill, she kind of has a little smile. And I'm like, yeah, that's you, girl. That's you. Like, gross. So like she's not as interesting to me, unless there's like a redemptive arc, but I'm not locked in by any means. Fern was able to take on, oh, what is her name? Uri, no. Yes. I'm saying Uri because, or Era. But she was like shooting all of these offensive spells at her, and like she was just kind of like, oh, this is just basic, but it was overwhelming. And I think the more basic the spell, the less power it takes to cast. But if you're able to do it at high speed, it's overwhelming for the person that you're fighting, and that was fantastic. And Fern was able to get to Verbal without him detecting her mana, which, you know, we know Fern's been great at that. Like even Frieren had a hard time finding her in the beginning. So it's just like, Fern is the one to keep your eye on. 100%. Like, I feel like she took that third class mage exam because it was the one that was the closest date wise, and she probably could have passed probably first class mage. I don't know. I mean, she was so young, but like all the stuff that she learns from Frieren, like she's using, like catching a bird spell and, you know, like the offensive spells. Like, it's just, I love watching Fern not be intimidated by somebody, but also like, and that's the other thing that she's like really learning from Frieren is to like not show anything, because even when she was fighting what's his face, it feels like forever ago. Uh, la, Again, doesn't matter. But when he was like saying something about like you seemed shocked, like she literally is deadpan, like there's nothing there. And then she doesn't respond to that. Like, I'm not shocked. Like, she's just like, let him think whatever he wants to think. Like, I'm coming up with a plan. I love it. Let's see. We also met Richter, who is threatening Lavina and Kana. Don't love that. Let's see. Lond. I think he was the blonde with the glasses that, like, he wasn't himself the entire time. He was a projection. Which was fantastic. I love that. It really surprised Sharf, who, you know, he was using everything and anything as a weapon. And he was really being cocky about it, though. So, you know, Verbal is in the company of people who are very cocky and very sure of themselves and, you know, like look down at other mages for the magic that they do. Let's see. Lawfin, she's quick. She's so quick, and she has our Stilla, which I don't think she's going to end up with, but I'm so curious to see what this fight with Frieren and Denken are, because Frieren doesn't really fight, she just wins. That's how that goes. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes, and the whole thing with the privilege from Zaria. Sorry, these names, I have them all like written down like phonetically, so I can like, I have it written down phonetically and now it's on the floor. Anyway, so, but there's Zaria, who has this privilege that kind of grants like one spell to whoever's a first class mage. Essentially, it's like granting a wish that you get like whatever spell you want. I don't think that that would ever be Frieren's like drive, because like she likes to collect grimoires, but like I think even the spell that even if she got the privilege from Zarya, I think she would just be like, oh, like how do I like, you know, I don't know, like make snowflakes in the summer that last, you know, like I don't know. Like for kids to play and build a snowman in the middle of the summer, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be something that's just like, how do I doom an entire planet and have all the power for myself? And I don't know enough about Zarya to like make a comment, but it's funny because they've shown her, and I always wondered who the elf was that was like sitting on the throne, like kind of blushing and smiling, and it was her from the first season. So I'm eager to meet her too because she seems interesting. I don't know. And I want to see how this continues to go, because this is like the first part of the exam. I'm sure that we have more parts to take the groups that got the Stilla and move them forward to the next test. I don't think this is the test alone, so very curious about that. So let's go. Oh, yay! Flashback with Flamma. Love it. Frieren knows her. Frieren knows Zarya.
Flamma.
I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. Nope. Do they already know each other? Okay. Well, there's that. I mean, definitely Frieren knows her now.
Bartland, Earth Control.
Crazy. He's an earthbender. Nothing? Not even a look? Not even, like, kind of going like, oh, this is getting fun. Nothing.
I find the young to be far too hot-blooded. That so-called privilege is nonsense.
Really? What makes you say that?
You, of all people, shouldn't have to ask. The pursuit of magic stirs a far greater joy than any good fortune a spell could possibly bring.
Yeah.
It feels as if the march of time has become a sprint. The apprentice I brought up on a whim has already found an apprentice of her own.
That was...
Meet Frieren.
Flamma was her apprentice?
If there is any spell you so desire, just name it and it is yours.
Any spell I desire?
Look at all those grimoires.
Work that would take a lifetime. Any spell you want is yours for the taking if you so crave. Tell me what you want, and I shall grant it to you.
Okay.
The pursuit of magic brings far greater joy than any spell ever could.
Interesting.
My initial appraisal was wrong. There is no fire within her. No
Yeah, you don't think?
blazing ambition.
Master,
Different type of fire.
she will someday defeat the Demon King. If it's peace that we're truly after, we'll need a mage like her to clear the way.
Agree?
Can you even begin to imagine yourself living in a world of peace? Frieren is a mage who belongs to a peaceful era.
But she's quite the slayer. Let's just throw that out
Good
there.
answer. Yours is the mindset all mages should have.
I agree. Oh god, girl. You guys, like, fought to the edge
Damn
of a
it.
cliff.
No matter what I throw at him, he won't freeze. The difference between our mana is too great.
Well, what about both of you? Oh.
Mana! I'm already on it!
Nice. Thank you. Great team. Good
You
teamwork.
ladies put on quite the show earlier. I was right in thinking you gave away most of your tricks.
I don't know for sure.
One mage with relatively non-lethal ice magic. And one mage who can't fight without water. You're much more of an annoyance than a threat. Babysitting
know.
was the appropriate term.
I think you're being cocky.
You'll change your tune soon enough. If you keep casting such flashy spells, you'll be out of mana in minutes at most.
Yeah, why would you say that to him?
Are the geezers who run the place still teaching their students to fight overly defensive battles of attrition?
What are you talking about?
You both could use a lesson in the history of magic.
I guess here we go.
The history of magic is rooted in attack and defense. This explains the trend for modern attack spells to involve controlling matter over magic. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
I don't know if I am.
No, Vakana!
Oh, God!
My strategy is to overwhelm opponents with high-volume physical attacks.
Yeah.
Have I not earned a break?
No.
I'm not here to hurt you girls, but that
Yeah,
can
that's-
change if you keep acting like you want to die.
That's the opposite of what he said earlier.
Should you really be approaching us so carelessly? 60% of the human body is made up of water, after all.
Oh, waterbender.
Can you imagine how you would draw it out and manipulate it? How you would drive through the mana that protects me? Spells can only achieve what you can see in your mind's eye.
Dang, I thought she was gonna bust it out right there.
Old men like you take the fun out of everything, bluffing included. But I have figured out one thing about you.
Yeah, what's that?
If you love fighting as much as your lecture indicates, you wouldn't have weakened one of your opponents by taking her away from water. You're afraid of something.
Drowning?
The only thing I need to worry about is putting you kids to sleep. As long as Denken doesn't lose, that is.
Yeah, I want to see what's happening here. Wow. Look at Denken go.
At this rate, our battle will end when she exhausts my mana.
Yeah.
This is a bit tough on my old bones. It's been an honor, Frieren, but I need to settle this.
Okay, let's see it.
Valdgos! Stork!
That probably didn't work.
It seems that old man is not one to hold back.
Think the barrier will survive this?
The great Mage Xeria's construction is not a thing that needs to be questioned. It cannot be
Interesting.
destroyed by brute force.
I see. Well, that's good.
What is up with
By
this
the way,
sleepy
since
thing?
last night, someone has been analyzing the barrier.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
In any case, they're wasting their time. Do you think there's a mage in this world more powerful than Xeria?
Yeah, I do. And there she is.
Catastrophe!
Oh.
A counterattack? Impossible. My arrows of light were launched in a continuous barrage. There was no opening.
I'd love to know how it happened then. Hey, girl.
So this is the end.
She's not gonna kill you.
I don't believe it. She was able to best me using only the most basic of combat spells. This felt no different from a training match between a master and their apprentice.
Humbled, are you?
Tell me where your teammate Laufin is.
If you were in my position, how do you suppose you would answer that demand?
Good point.
Oh! Physically making it hurt?
You've been hiding nearby, haven't you? I need you to bring me the Stille. If you don't, I will kill Denken.
Do not listen to her, Laufin. She doesn't intend to kill me.
I don't think so either.
She's a much better mage than I am.
Yeah,
Even better than Richter. If she can beat the old man, she could pummel the both of us in an instant.
I
But
agree.
she's letting her guard down.
I don't think so.
Whatever you do, don't use Gilver. If you move, our failure is sealed. Release any mana at all, and she will detect you.
From this distance, I can retrieve him quickly and flee.
You think so?
You leave me no choice. Please know this doesn't bring me any joy. There you are.
Oh, got her.
You fool.
She may not have killed you, but she was obviously going to hurt you if I didn't come out.
Oh,
I don't get it. Why is someone like you so desperate to be a first-class mage anyway?
yeah.
You're wealthy and powerful. What could this bring you that you don't already have?
It's not the privilege. We know that much. Recognition?
My homeland is located out in the depths of the northern plateau. With the increase in demon activity, only first-class mages can enter the area now. I want to visit a grave I haven't been to in a while.
Oh, that's going to be heartbreaking.
Don't you think you should go help your party members? There's a decent chance you may already be too late.
She believes in them.
Richter will surely dispose of those children before he comes down to challenge you. He's capable of a harsh pragmatism that many of us are not.
My party will be just fine. In fact, they will win.
I love that she's so, sure.
I wasn't expecting Denken to lose. Sorry, ladies.
The water can come through from the rain. Come on, Frieren believes in you guys, so do I. Let's go.
You're done analyzing the barrier?
Uh-huh.
What does that even mean?
Wait, Frieren. Don't tell me you're planning to...
To what? Destroy the barrier?
Genau.
It will never fracture. That much I'm sure of. Not even if the world were turned upside down.
This is gonna be humbling for you, isn't it?
The never is here.
Oh my god.
Zinza, I need you to tell me just who that elf is.
Oh, she's amazing. That's who she is.
Her name is Frieren.
That's the name of the mage who traveled with the party of heroes.
Show
Not only
is.
that, but she was carrying a holy emblem with her.
The last great mage is before us.
The last great mage.
It's been 1,000 years, and this is how you say hello?
I didn't take you for the type to break the games you cannot win.
Why'd you destroy the barrier?
Largely because I felt sorry for Kana. Everyone should have access to their magic.
Yeah.
She's the young mage who manipulates water, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Can you picture a world in which you win a fight against a mage who can control the rain? I know that I, for one, surely cannot. And I doubt your friend Richter can either.
Do it, Kana.
It's raining.
No, this is not the time to assess the situation. I must finish them off immediately.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Your panic is disrupting your mana.
You've only bought yourselves time.
Yeah, maybe a couple seconds.
I understand the reason you were too scared to fight us by the water. This is the perfect example of the high-volume physical attacks you mentioned being hard to defend against.
Don't let him escape.
Okay.
This is exactly why I hate the water.
I personally love this for you. Oh. They're not going to drown, right?
You claimed the victory then. Let's move before we rejoice. We have 2 hours until sunset. Conceal your mana until then.
Yeah, I don't have any mana left to conceal.
They're wiped.
Great work, you two.
Aw, praise. Hey, there's your
Sorry.
friend.
It was inevitable. Laufen, can you dispel the binding?
You have to be kidding. There's no mana here to hold back a dragon.
I love that.
There's nothing we can do.
I'm running so low on mana that it's safe to say using Jilver is out of the question.
Come now, both of you. What do you suppose an Imperial Mage would do in a situation like this?
Play dirty?
No matter how ugly it may be, we fight until the end.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pick up on the trails of other parties and track them down.
There you go. Yeah, because you know you definitely can't beat Frieren.
Are you aware of how deeply boring you are?
Screw you.
It's so strange to me that mysterious elf lady is your master. Speaking of, it's her fault we're soaking wet right now. Make sure that you give her an earful.
Nah.
Trust me, I intend to.
Oh, well. Yeah, it is Fern.
She only limits my combat.
Oh yeah, that bird-catching spell you used is actually impressive. What other exciting stuff are you sitting on?
Well,
Girl, you don't have to tell her.
I am not going to cast it.
Wise decision. Well, I hate to interrupt pleasant conversation. Perhaps we shouldn't reveal too many of our tricks just yet.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you, sir.
You make a good point.
Yeah, and Fern gave away one that's not really super important.
Teamwork's not your strong suit, but you could have opened up to us a little bit, Four Eyes.
Yeah, no, he's smart. Keep it close to the vest.
The corpse of their third member is just up the road. Even though there's no way for them to pass the exam, they're holding tight to their Stilla all the same.
Maybe for hoping that they could still pass? Or stopping other people from passing?
You will wait here, Laufen. If you see an opportunity, take their Stilla. Richter, you come with me.
But what is our plan?
Yeah, what is our plan?
Approaching them head-on won't work. Both of us are fully depleted of mana.
Use your head for a moment. They are clearly in the same boat.
Yeah. So what are we going to do? Physically fight? I don't know if I would have set the Stilla down. I'm just saying. Okay.
We're all men here, are we not?
Come on. You're joking.
You gonna tussle?
Settle this with our fists!
An uppercut. He's vicious. Dig it. Trying to get the Stilla off a button.
Now that the sun has set, the first test is officially over. 6 parties and 18 individuals remain and will move to the next trial.
That's what I figured.
The second test will take place in 3 days. You will be informed of the details later. That is all.
Good. Can we catch up with
You're
Stark?
dismissed.
I miss him. I think that's why Fern was smiling.
I can stay up as late as I want, and Fern isn't around to get mad at me.
And you're so
I'm so happy
alone.
that it's almost frightening.
Bless you, buddy. Sounds like you've been through it.
The exact opposite. I was like, oh, he definitely misses them. And he's just like, I've never been happier. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, I love when we get like a lore drop, especially learning that Zarya is Flamma's master and that Flamma was her apprentice. And I like that. It seemed like she was just kind of like, oh, an elf. So she seems intrigued by Frieren, which, I mean, aren't we all? But I'm intrigued by her. You know, like, Frieren was able to beat her spell, and she's like, it's been 1,000 years, but, like, thank you for saying hello. Thanks for stopping by. And Garen, like, he seemed pretty confident that no one would be able to defeat that spell, and, learning that Frieren is the name of the mage and that she's like the last of like it seemed like it was bestowed a great title because of the holy emblem. And then also her beating Zarya's cover, that she's probably seen as like incredibly powerful. Oh man, I can't wait for more of that. And then like realizing that it was Zarya that like I've been seeing in the openings of both halves, the first half and the second half. And that's Flamma's master. And all the grimoires she had. And then I like that like when she asks, like, you can have anything you want, and Frieren's just like, you know, like, learning spells is more important than like having power. I'm definitely paraphrasing that. That is not what she said, but I definitely was agreeing with her. Definitely Denken, probably, I don't know if he heard that from Zarya, if he heard that from somewhere else, if Zarya heard it and, you know, from Frieren and then Frieren said it, or if that was always something that Zarya like thought or felt and shared that with Flamma, and Flamma shared that with Frieren. But definitely, like, the mages that just wish to learn knowledge rather than have power are the ones that you want in charge or to have magic. And the fact that Flamma was just like, she's going to defeat the Demon King, you know, like, and she did. It took her a couple 100 years, but, like, she did. That's great. Yeah, and I'm all they ever do is like talk about their spells, and I was like Richter, like, you are just like, you're giving these girls a lesson and you're trying to teach, and I don't know if it's like a cocky thing, like, oh, I know more than you, let me share some knowledge with you before I kill you. But you know, him kind of like talking about like exhausting someone's mana, or like the physical attacks not being effective, and I like love that Frieren the whole time is trying to analyze how to get the rain to come through the barrier. That way Kana can use her magic. That's fantastic. And Frieren was she was just like, oh, I'm not worried, and smiles and is like, here it comes, like it was great. That was great. And then I don't know, I didn't see them with Estilla. I was trying to look. I was more concerned about physically looking at Denken to see if he survived the physical fight or not. But I don't know if they got that Stiller or not. And it was really interesting to see the other groups that we have had no connection with collecting their Stillas. And then of course, hearing that we have a 3-day break before the next test, I was like, yes, we get to go see Stark. I'm so excited. I'm so happy about it. And then I was like, I bet he misses Fern. And then he's like, this is the happiest I've ever been. I had a bad read on Fern earlier, and I had a bad read on Stark, but it's interesting because it's what I want them to feel. It never is true to their character, the things that I say, and that brought me a lot of joy, and her sharing, Fern sharing with Ubel, oh, it's just I know other spells, I just don't use them in battle. And I don't know if that will be interesting to Ubel or not, but then there are definitely spells that she knows that she didn't want to tell Ubel. So she's like, oh, I know a spell that, helps you see through clothing. That's a good one to tell her because it's not useful unless you're trying to see through armor or something. And maybe Fern uses it on everyone to see if they're hiding anything on their person, or hopefully not looking at their bits like she did with Stark, because that's definitely a violation. But, to just kind of go weapon, 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 and just I don't know how you don't see everything else. Maybe she just uber focuses on weapons only. I have no idea. But I'm excited to get our group back together because I miss Stark so badly. And don't get me wrong, watching mages fight and see how they work out their magic and how different they are. How some just really love the fight, some really just love the magic, some really just are interested in knowledge, and seeing them all different in their personalities and everything. That's been fun, but I miss Stark. I miss Zine. I miss Croft. I miss Himmel. Oh, we didn't get Himmel. I don't know if we got Himmel in the last one or not either. Did we? Didn't we? No Himmel. I love Himmel. We all do. I know. Anyway, guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. But in the meantime, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? And then learning the backstory of Flamma and Zarya and Frieren, and kind of I loved the idea of that Denken was kind of the same as Frieren, but he still was doing overly showy magic, and she kind of doesn't need to do that. That's not a thing. So it was really interesting to see that. Not really a fan of Richter. I don't know if he's got the bloodlust in him, but he's not nearly as bad as Verbal does, but definitely, he doesn't mind killing. I feel like there needs to be boundaries. I love that Frieren didn't kill anybody. She probably could have, and no one would have batted an eye, because that happens during these things, but I'm glad she didn't. She didn't compromise who she was or any part of her being, or I know that she wouldn't think twice about killing a demon, so she has principles. But I don't think she would kill just for the sake of pointing out a fact or making a statement. She would do it for survival if she had no other way. So that didn't surprise me at all. I'm excited though to get back to our group, and then more mage exam, please, because it's fun to watch the magic. It's fun to hear the spells. I don't remember them. I'm not going to go back and write them down and what they do, maybe at a later date, but definitely I'm eager to watch the next episode, which unfortunately you do have to wait for, but if you are watching this, it will be the very next day. So doesn't that feel nice? That's my gift to you. Okay guys, come back here for the next one, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.